check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh!
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the San Francisco 49ers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On 2nd down, Penix. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That one incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got a man. That's Horton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. But that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. One is complete, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A give. Here's Dillon. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. The RPO, Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They're down and 3. He'll get this out wide. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First and 10, here's Dillon. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate.
Into space. And he is gone. Houston.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's got this one complete to Watkins. He'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. Brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 61 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Dillon will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. putting the tight end in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Receiver in motion, headed left. It's first down, and they'll run. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll run. It's Scatterboot. Good blocking, and he's in. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a designed run. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll decide to keep this once more. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. A timeout is called. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Into the hands of Watkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
At the 23-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Sinker on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
86. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's a designed run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Taken in, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Point after try, forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
27, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 96 yards. Touchdown, Houston. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Texans 34, 49ers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
39. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, here is Penix. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a give on the ground. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
16 yards. 1st down, Texans.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Texans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Here's it. The ball comes out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Texans are going to extend their lead.
48, 49ers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.